So, Hellsweeper is a game that isn't talked about nearly enough, I feel like. I've been playing this game for around how long? I got it a couple years after I got my Quest 2, which was around the pandemic. So, a while ago. There's been a bunch of updates, and I've checked it out a couple times, it's really cool. Right now, I'm gonna be ranking. Sorry. I'm gonna be ranking all the melee weapons in the game. First is the sword. Now, the sword is the first weapon that was introduced when the game came out. I'm gonna be totally honest. It's all right. I think it's around A B. I'd say it's around A. It's low A, because there are a lot more useful weapons the more you progress in the game, but compared to other stuff, the axe, um, uh, it's pretty good. The damage is good. Its charge ability is the wave, blade wave. And like this spike thing when you charge and stab it. By the way, sorry for all the fucking ads. I'm not paying for that shit. Um, and when you hold it with both hands, the tip extends so you can get more stabby range. So I'm putting this at A because there are some upgrades that if you get lucky with, like, let's say you get a bunch of increased mana, like the blue square circle things. I don't know what they're called. Just the mana upgrades in general. You get a bunch of those, and you're running sword, and you get I forget what they're called, but it's an upgrade that makes it so that, like, so normally when you use it, you only shoot like one blade wave. Like, I've gotten so I shoot four at a time, but that takes like quadruple the amount of mana. So yep, so it's good when you get upgrades, but even without, it's definitely, like, it's the best for starters because it's simple, it's easy to grasp and all that crap. All right, next, the mace. I hate this thing. This is my second lead. This is my second. It's going D. I understand it does pretty good damage, but I don't like it. Ever since they added the toxic spell, it's kind of become useless. If you get the ape grip blessing, then yeah, that's a lot of freaking damage. But, like, if you don't get it, then if you don't get ape grip, then it's kind of obsolete. Like, I'll be generous saying that it that yeah, its grappling hook is a lot better than the thorn hook for the toxic spell. It's a lot easier to aim because you can just point it. You don't have to push. You know what I'm talking about? And you can get, like, laser sights for it, and that's like its only redeeming quality. And you don't even really use the grappling hooks. I don't think ever been a single time where I have used thorn hook or grappling hook, like, legitimately. Besides just like screwing around and, like, oh, what does this do? Wait, like testing out the toxic spell. That's one of the things I found. Was like, oh, that reminds me of the mace thing. But it's the mace grappling hook is a little more useful, is a little better than the thorn hook for the toxic spell, but the flail mode has become obsolete because of toxic. It has sure the flail mode for the mace has more range, I think. It's just, I feel like with what's it called? Uh diversity of what you can do with the spells. I don't know. I forget what the word is not popping up. But like primal magic, perfume magic. I forget what the one with fire is called. It was kind of useless. It's like you shoot a meteor. That's about it. But like all the things you could do with spells, it kind of made the mace almost obsolete. I feel. Alright. Axe. I hate this thing. No, you know what? Screw it. How do I make a new one? Now, if anyone if anyone plays this game more than I do, which probably a bunch of people, I'm not exactly the best player. I'm not exactly the best person at the game, but like I hate this thing. I don't like using the axe. It feels underwhelming. It's just I don't like it. It's not fun for me to use. The glaive, the axe glaive, is the most useless freaking like what's it, alt fire? No, that doesn't sound right. It's the most useless mode, I feel, in the entire game, besides not ignoring the fact that flail mode became pretty much obsolete due to toxic being added. Like I don't like it. It only the dual grip sucks. It's the worst I think it's the worst dual grip in the entire freaking game. Like I got I was doing a run like a couple months ago, and I got ape grip, so yay ape grip. And I was doing a run with the axe. Like the saw, it's either something's wrong with my game, I'm not using it right, or it is useless. Absolutely freaking useless. I just I don't like it. It's one good upgrade. I will say there is one good upgrade. One upgrade that I like with this thing. I cannot remember what it's called for the life of me, but it's like how do I explain this? So it's an upgrade that kind of doubles the amount of blades you have. So it makes the axe version. It makes the like actual axe like twice as big, and but the like glaive variation, not the charge attack, the variation, like you double tap trigger and it turns into that, the glaive. It it doesn't turn into a glaive. It turn like all four blades kind of like split. And when you use axe glaive, all four blades go, which is super cool. But now you're left defenseless, basically. I mean, obviously not, but because like if you if you're doing a run with like only the axe, and you coincidentally got all that, and you use the axe glaive while in the quote unquote glaive mode, unless you drop it and summon a new one, you're kind of defenseless because oh, never mind. So I hate this thing. I hate this thing. Like like I don't think I can describe how much I dislike using this freaking thing. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, moving on, moving on. Now we're getting into ones that I like. Katana S tier. People crap. People might disagree with me. That is okay. But I love this thing. It is like the polar opposite of the axe. It has so much. it was versatile. I was looking for the word I've lost. I've found it. Versatility. That could be wrong. I don't care. But I love this thing. This is one of my favorite weapons in the entire game. So like it's got three different modes. So screw you, axe. Uh, it's got the basic one where you unsheath it, do your shit, and then you gotta hold the trigger to shoot it back in. Because if you try to do it without the trigger, nothing's gonna freaking happen. It's gonna freaking happen. So and then you get one more up. You get another upgrade for it, and you unlock. I'm pretty sure you unlock both the bow mode and the glaive mode again. It's probably not called a glaive, but I don't know what else it could be called. So there are technically three different glaives in this game. Cool. But I love using the glaive version of the katana because it's got so much range. I like the range. I will admit though, the charge up for the the glaive katana is, I hate to say this, but it might be even more useless than the axe glaives. At the very least, the axe glaives home in on demons. That's its only redeeming quality of that's the only redeeming quality of the axe, I feel like, is that the glaives home in on demons. Like the blossom disc friggin' thing that the charge up is for the katana glaive is virtually useless. Instead of homing, it bounces around the arena, but it's like not even guaranteed that it's gonna hit anything. I just it's not like I if you're using this, I wouldn't recommend using the charge up for the katana glaive unless there's something I'm doing wrong. It is a complete waste of mana. The bow mode, I mean, it's cool, but I don't find myself using it that often. Cause like if you're using the if you equip katana and you plan to use the bow, just use the freaking bow. I'll do another tier list on the ranged weapons another time. But like, it's cool if like the bow mode is cool if all your other slots are filled with something else and you didn't have enough room for the bow. It's like a cool, oh hey, I can use the bow now, suckers. That's cool, but like, other than that, just equip the bow. I think you get more variety out of the original bow too. I could also be using it wrong. But I love this weapon. I love its little passive thing where whenever you slash enemies, the blossoms appear on it. When you sheath it, they like all the blossoms like explode. I love that. I love the way you use it. I love the glaive variation. Let's not talk about the charge up for the glaive variation. I I love this weapon. One of my favorite weapons. A weapon I love even more is the Stone Fists. I'm not going to include the basic unarmed because this technically counts as unarmed. I This is my favorite weapon in the entire game, no exceptions. Is this thing? I love this thing. Like it. I just recently got the fist, whatever it's called. I'm like level 15 on all rounder. I just got the fist. I'm like level 4 on it only. I love this thing. like Deceit, the first like Deceit, and just the Ascended, like whatever the hell I think it was called Pride. Yeah, like Ascended Pride. Regardless of what the first boss is, Stone Fist. I found the most use of Stone Fist. Because the thing about Stone Fist is it is it has it has it's more impacted by elemental imbue because you can do that. You can imbue weapons with elemental with magic, like a toxic weapon will have the little toxic whips. A flame weapon will increase its range and for some stupid reason and burn. Uh, Everything else, I don't really pay attention to stuff like ice and volt. When you imbue a weapon with it, you hardly notice it besides the effect that it causes. So there is nothing to notice. It's just it causes an effect. It freezes and it shocks. That's about it. Stone Fist changes that, but it's kind of like you got to do specific things in a specific order if you want to get the most out of this. If you want ice stone fists, if you want both your hands to be ice, then you gotta activate your ice spell, put it in your hands, and then if you're not running fist, well, if you're running fist, you wouldn't be able to get the other. Then you gotta never mind. Then you gotta bring rocks up from the ground and put them on your fists, and then you only get a limited time. With with the fist equipped, I think it's until you shoot them off, which brings me to the next thing I like about Stone Fist. It's like a semi-aimable rock throw. Yes, I understand rock throw is aimable, freaking obviously, but I've used rock throw a bunch because that's how you beat Deceit and any boss with shield. Ascended Pride and Deceit. That's about it, I think. Rock throw. You're supposed to use rock throw, but every time I try using rock throw, like it's hard to aim with that thing. Like it's either you're in the motion, you let go of the grip, and it just falls, or you miss, or you hit it, like the very rare occasion in my case. This, ooh, I, it's like with so something you could do with this if you press on the joystick, on the joysticks while you have Stone Fist on, it it makes them like shoot off like a rocket fist, and it's so broken with blood magic. What blood magic does to Stone Fist is it makes three tinier stone fists appear on each hand. So if you have stone fists on both hands and you have blood magic for both stone fists, you will have 8 hands. That is so cool. Um, uh, but and those hands, it's kind of like it gives you like a ranged punch almost. I just get key release, but shut up. Like you launch your fist forward, and the three like smaller stone fists go flying and then go back. And something I've discovered is that if if you equipped the fist and you get blood magic and a gun, any gun, it doesn't matter, and you get laser sight on said gun, you're able to properly aim it. You actually get the opportunity to aim stone fists. which is like it's broken. It's amazing. Like I love this thing. I cannot speak properly. I I'm having a hard time expressing how much I enjoy using this thing. It is top vest tier, 100%. And the last one for this video is the broom. I have mixed feelings about the broom. I understand it's like I don't even know why anyone would use it actually. It's going in D. Like I used this thing once. That's it. I have no further experience than the one time I got the broom, and I didn't enjoy using it at all compared to anything else. It's like, so what it does is, depending on which way you're holding it, it does different attacks, and when you slam the actual broom side on like a surface, the ground, a wall, whatever, an enemy, a demon, then it creates like a shockwave. When you charge it and you gotta stab forward with the broom, if you have like the actual broom side facing like where you're like you stick your thumb up. I don't have a face cam yet. I'm sorry. Like stick your thumb up, like do a thumbs up, and well, actually just imagine you're holding a sword. The sword. Imagine you're holding the sword in regular grip. That's how you gotta hold it. The broom part facing up, facing where the tip of the sword should be. You stab forward just like the sword with the stabby thing. You do the exact same friggin' thing as the sword does. Is the stabby thing. It does the exact same thing. It sends out a tiny little projectile that moves fast. It looks the same. It moves the same. Just the same damage, I think. I don't know. I haven't checked. I don't know. It like you're not gonna find much use for it. You're not gonna find much use for it. Then if you hold it with like the end of the handle facing up, it does, and you charge and stab forward, it sends out a shockwave in which just use radial blast. Just use radial blast. Like I don't know if it like halves the mana cost, but like just use radial blast. Just get radial blast. Like I have yet to find a good use for the broom, but it's better. I should put it right here. It's better than the mace by a tiny bit, and everything is better than this freaking thing. Yeah, that's my Hellsweeper melee weapon tier list. Oh, also, just pointing it out. This is not what the katana looks like. This is not what the broom looks like. Whenever you search it up, I don't know what the hell is happening with this with the axe. Whenever I try searching it up, you can't find a picture of the katana. You can't find a picture of the broom. So this is the next best thing. Again, I don't know what the hell's happening with the axe. It's like I don't know. Yeah, I guess next time I post. Sorry for being gone for a while. I'm busy with school. And next video I make will be a tier list on. Should be. How about the ranged weapons? Yeah, the ranged weapons. All right. Thanks for watching.